Yo, what is up, webheads? You know, I was gonna use this gameplay footage for a Metal Sonic video. You know, maybe I'll still use it. I don't know, bro. Maybe I'll like go play like a different stage or something like that. In today's video, I want to talk about, obviously you can see the title of this video, TikTok, bro. So TikTok in recent years, okay, has been so horrendous, bro. If you have TikTok, you know what I'm talking about. And it's not just like if you live in the US or not. For me, I'm Canadian. I don't live in the US, but I'm still experiencing the bull crap that is actual TikTok right now, bro. To be frankly honest, to me, this app should not still be running, to be frankly honest with you, bro. Because majority of the time, okay, it's not working. Okay, you'll be watching a video and then the video will just freeze. And no, it has nothing to do with my internet. I have fairly decent good internet and I have to pause the video and play it in order for it to get to work. Now, I don't know if I'm the only one with this issue. So if you're having that issue too, let me know down below because it's driving me nuts. And then second of all, like just trying to upload to TikTok is a slugfest, okay? So I edit obviously on TikTok, right? But at this point, Mark Zuckerberg might actually get me to go back to Instagram, to be frankly honest, because TikTok is actually so horrendous that when you try to upload anything to TikTok, it immediately is like struck down with it's a community guidelines violation, even if it's a Sonic the Hedgehog edit, bro. And even if you do manage to like get it uploaded without any community guideline like violation or whatever, right? It'll take 2 years to process and then you have to delete it and then try again. I had to re-upload that edit like 4 times, bro. This time it's actually, you know, hitting the FYP page. But TikTok is not as good as it used to be. Now, I'm not saying that TikTok was always good because majority of the content on there is very low effort and everything. Go on TikTok for a few minutes and then come back to YouTube and see the creativity on YouTube. Look at the creativity and look at the people actually trying with their content compared to TikTok. Majority of the people on there are not even fucking trying like at all. They just think of a video for 5 seconds, bing bang boom, that's it, they're done with the video. I'm sorry, but that's not good content creation. That's just you being lazy and not actually wanting to put your work into the content that you're actually making. Now, yes, this is actually also coming from somebody who's, you know, currently just doing commentary over gameplay. But I'm telling you, it's still 10 times better and more creative than half of the crap that is on TikTok nowadays. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I've always liked TikTok because I've always been kind of meh on TikTok because first off, TikTok, yes, it was good during, you know, a certain virus when we were all in a lockdown, all right? But now it's horrendous. Like I said before, the majority of the content is actually garbage and majority of the brain rot that's on there is just, dude, I can't, like, 6, 7, like, dude, shut up, who cares? I'm gonna tell you now, for anybody who has been looking or maybe debating on going on TikTok and starting a page, don't. Start a YouTube page, all right? You'll get 10 times better results if you start a YouTube page, 100%. Because majority of the time on TikTok, if you want one of your videos to succeed, you either have to rage bait or you have to lie and click for views. I'm not saying that this doesn't happen on YouTube, but to be frankly honest, I've been on YouTube for a couple of weeks now and I've shown more engagement on YouTube rather than TikTok. You tell me what's better, you know, being stuck in 200 to 300 view jail on TikTok because you're not rage baiting and you're actually trying to make genuine content, or you come on YouTube and you start making you know, a channel and you upload to shorts and you make actual genuine content and you actually start seeing results. And I owe a lot to TikTok because if it weren't for TikTok, I would not have 7,000 followers on TikTok. But in recent years, I have seen the decline of TikTok. I'm not going to say it's necessarily TikTok's fault. I think it's the fault of the US government taking TikTok to court. Ever since then, TikTok just has not been the same. Like, they put in this rule where, like, unoriginal content. Now, I understand, but the AI that they have doing this is flagging genuine content as unoriginal content and crap content. But when you see little Timmy over there uploading his crappy little AI videos of Bigfoot, that's okay. But uploading a genuine comic book video or, I don't know, maybe an edit with creativity, No, it gets hit with, oh, unoriginal, low quality content, which makes absolutely no sense. And I can't stand TikTok anymore, bro. I firmly believe that the end of TikTok is near us, because I don't want to get into any of the politics of it, because I just do not care. I just don't give a shit. And also, I'm not American, okay? I could care less. The whole point and reason why I think that TikTok is coming to an end soon is because the US just bought TikTok, supposedly. Now, I don't know how true this is, but if that's true, yeah, man, just say goodbye to TikTok, bro. It's just gonna be even worse than it already is now. So if you've been debating on creating a TikTok page, just don't, bro, because you either need to rage bait, or you need to like essentially click farm and rage crash out, or just do stupid ungenuine content in order to succeed. And the thing is that they changed the algorithm so much, it's so hard to get views, because once you start learning and kind of understanding the system, they go ahead and change it on you. It's a little easier on YouTube, because you can kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily say that YouTube is changing their algorithm every 2 to 3 seconds, but TikTok is. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I just need to rant with like TikTok, bro, because lately it's just been driving me nuts. I've had no like kind of motivation to do it. Every time I want to make a video on TikTok, I just want to rip my eyes out, because it's just so horrendous. I will also say that y'all should join the community here on YouTube, because I can give you guys updates. I also have like Instagram in my bio. I made like a new Instagram for the YouTube page strictly. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility.